in your home. All right, next is something that I meant to review last week, and I did have it in the carousel, but I forgot to bring it out of my bathroom. And this, as you can see, I've been working my way through this bottle here. This is the L'Oreal 8-Second Wonder Water. Since I got everybody here, let's go ahead and get into the carousel today. I just talked about this maybe like a week or two ago, but this is an item that I added into my skincare regimen. I've always kind of used a toner or exfoliant, but I needed something that could really do something for the oil that builds up on my skin and blocks my pores, that creates breakouts, all that kind of thing. So I wanted something that I felt like was really doing a job of keeping my skin super clean. So I picked up, I got this Sea Breeze here. This is the Sensitive Skin Astringent. It has added moisturizers in it. You guys, I mean, I know listen, skin is a work in progress. I have some hyperpigmentation that I'm still trying to fade from post breakouts or past breakouts. But as far as just any active breakouts on my face, is completely clear. I will contribute to that, to a couple of things that I add to my regimen. One is this Sea Breeze Sensitive Astringent here. If you guys, you know, after you wash your face, if you still kind of see, you know, you can kind of see like debris and things like that sometimes in your pores, you can add a toner to your regimen to help try to dissolve that. So I really like this. It is the sensitive version. I believe it has glycerin. Let me double check. It has glycerin added to it, so that helps to make your skin feel more moisturized. So when I use this, my skin doesn't feel super dry. It also doesn't sting when I use this at all either. I like this. It also has witch hazel included in it as well. This has worked really well for me. It's something that I've been using in my skincare routine, so I certainly wanted to share it with you guys. If you guys are also having any issues with breakouts due to oily skin and your pores getting clogged and things like that. So that's the first item. And then I have a few things for scalp that I've, gotten fairly recently. This one is really great. This is by Pattern Beauty by Tracee Ellis Ross. This is the Deep Scalp Detox. I really love this to help kind of, what do you call it? It has clay in it. I'm trying to think what I want to say, like soak up the oil and things like that on your scalp. It really helps to kind of refresh your scalp in between washes. So this is really great. If you work out a lot or things like that, you can use this as like a pre-shampoo treatment for your hair if you want to kind of, you know, again, get rid of some of the buildup on your scalp beforehand. But again, if you sweat a lot, if you do workouts and things like that, and you kind of get a lot of buildup and things on your scalp from that, and you want something to stretch your washes like in between, I really love this. It has like a little nozzle here that makes it very easy to apply to your scalp. It also has like a little lemony smell. It has like lemon, like a lemon oil or something like that. It has like essential oils in this as well. It also has glycerin, it has mandelic acid, it has lactic acid, lots of good things. Let me read it. Yes, it has a lemon peel oil in it, which is an essential oil. It also has tea tree oil in this one as well. So lots of like anti-inflammatory things. Also has like clay extract in here to help, again, soak up excess oil on your scalp. And it has cleaning and exfoliating agents in it as well. So very nice, like as an in-between, once again, to kind of clean your scalp, extend your washes, keep that scalp very clean, smelling nice until you can get to your next wash day. So really like this one. And again, they also said that you can use this just before a shampoo as well. All right, this is the Eva NYC Hydrating Scalp Serum. Okay, if your scalp gets dry, I don't put any oils on my scalp besides maybe an essential oil like a tea tree or something, but typically I keep oils off of my scalp, but I do sometimes my scalp feels a little bit dry, so you do want to have something to hydrate also in between your wash day. If you're looking for something like that, this is one that I really like. This is the Eva NYC Hydrating Scalp Serum. All right, it has hyaluronic acid and glycolic acid in this one as well. This is a balancing scalp serum, so it's gonna exfoliate but also moisturize on your scalp here. So once again, this is great for kind of in between wash days or just in general if your scalp is feeling a little bit of dry. It's meant to help kind of restore the balance there. I'll just show you guys how. I didn't even show you the other one, but it comes out like a serum, so it's a little bit thicker than water, but it's really nice and it feels very, very cool to the touch. When I put this on my scalp, it's like an instant kind of cooling, not like that menthol cooling, but like actually cool feeling to the scalp. It says here on the bottle that it is clinically proven to instantly hydrate the scalp. I do feel like that works very well for me as well, again with the hyaluronic acid. So if your scalp gets a little bit dry, itchy a little bit, and you want something to help try to balance that out, this is a wonderful scalp serum. It has a little dropper to make it very easy to just kind of drop it in and apply it exactly where you need it to go. So I normally just do like a couple little drops, and then I'll use my fingertips to kind of massage it in to cover larger areas here. So really, really like this. And then the last scalp specific item I have, this one is more of a moisturizer. So the other two are more like serums. This one is more of a moisturizer. This one is the Jupiter Daily Hydration Renewing Scalp Moisturizer. This one has biopeptides. It has jackfruit extract. It also has vitamin E. It's sulfate free, it's color safe, it's dermatologist tested and clinically tested. Okay, I also really like this, again, as a scalp moisturizer. It has, let's see what's in here, if I can break down some of the green. It does have glycerin, which I typically like in a lot of my hair and scalp products here. It's not an oil-based scalp moisturizer. So again, if you avoid putting oils on your scalp due to irritation, this is one that you might like. It just really, really kind of glides onto the skin. So it's a very lightweight moisturizer. It's not thick. It doesn't make my hair feel weighed down at all, but it does have enough, I guess, thickness or texture to it to really feel like it's kind of, you know, getting in there on your scalp. Really, really like this. Here I've really been kind of locking into my scalp care because I am on a length retention journey. So, you know, hair grows from the root. So I like to, you know, make sure my scalp is very balanced, it stays clean, it stays moisturized, it doesn't get dry. And then I also do the same for the lengths of my hair too. So really, really like this as a scalp moisturizer. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions about that. I'm going to move on to the next thing in the meantime. These are something I've been revisiting lately because I really like these. If you like to do like a Sunday reset, if you like to just kind of have that self-care day, spa day, something that's just very relaxing at home, if you kind of want that at-home spa vibe, okay, get yourself some of these shower steamers. These are by Body Restore. I have the eucalyptus and mint. It comes with 15 tablets. I'm gonna take one out and show it to you. We're actually getting kind of low on this one as well. My husband and I both love these. Okay, if you get into the shower, all you do is open one of these packets here, and there's like a little round tablet. So you place that in the floor of the shower, not directly in the stream, but close enough where the water can kind of, I guess, run into it. And it starts letting off like the essential oil, the eucalyptus and mint. So the steam from your shower mixed with these little tabs really kind of gives you just that at-home spa vibe. after a stressful day or a workout or something like that, where I just really want to relax and wind down. My husband as well, if he's had a, you know, particularly a stressful day or a hard day of work, and it's just like, you know what, we need a little extra TLC. We love these shower steamers. So again, it's very easy to use. You just put it on the floor in your shower, not directly in string, because you don't want it to dissolve too fast, but the steam from the shower picks up those essential oils, and it just kind of fills the shower with this very relaxing ambiance. So I haven't tried any of the other essential oil tabs that they have. I have the eucalyptus and mint. This one is really, really great for relaxation for me. But check out, they have other ones as well. They might have, I know there's like a citrusy one for like morning, if you, you know, want something kind of bright to kind of wake you up in the morning. So they have lots of these. It's 17% off. Absolutely love this. Again, if you like to just kind of set up a little self-care day, I think this is something you might really enjoy to have in your home. All right, next is something that I meant to review last week, and I did have it in the carousel, but I forgot to bring it out of my bathroom. And this, as you can see, I've been working my way through this bottle here. This is the L'Oreal 8-Second Wonder Water. Okay, this is formulated with lamellar water, which I guess a lot of hair companies are starting to incorporate this for its hydration effects on hair. This is for dry, dehydrated hair. I like this one as a conditioner booster. So you don't use it in place of a conditioner, but if you really, again, if your hair is really dry, if you need some extra TLC, if you're on a length retention journey, you might experience this as well. You know, the ends of your hair are older, and once it starts to get long, you know, you might need a little bit of a trim or something like that, but the ends can typically feel maybe a little bit drier. So I really love this to give my hair some extra TLC. It's called the 8-Second Wonder Water because it only takes 8 seconds to activate. So it's not something that will make your wash day even longer. And if you have natural hair like me, you understand it can already take a very long time as it is. So I like that it's very quick to activate. I like to use this when I use just my general conditioner. Like if I'm not using a deep conditioner, I like to use this one right before that. So after I shampoo my hair, I just open this. This does not go on your scalp. It goes on the length of your hair. And I just kind of take that section of hair, drizzle just a little bit of this on there, and then just run it through with my fingers. And by the time I do each section, that's just how I do it. By the time I do each section, it's been in there for 8 seconds or probably a little bit longer. And then I just rinse out, and then I'll follow up with my conditioner. Okay, the first time I used this, I was like, wow, this made my hair feel so soft. So now it's like, I don't use this every time I wash my hair, but it is a part of my, just kind of my routine. So again, if I'm not using a deep conditioner, if I'm using a regular conditioner, I do like this for my hair. So if your hair is dry, coarse, just unless your hair is dry, you need a little extra TLC. Give this one a shot. They do have other versions of the Wonder Water. They do have a brown one that has protein in it if you, you know, need some of the protein strengthening effects, but haven't got around to trying others yet. But I really, really like this one. Again, if your hair is feeling very dry, and you just need a little moisture boost. All right, so here are a couple of new things that I just got in that I wanted to give a try. This is the As I Am Rice Water Micellar, I believe it's how you know, micellar shampoo. This one has black rice water, forbidden black rice water. It also has biotin, which I really like as a strengthening effect for hair. It also has saw palmetto and ceramide. Okay, so this is, hello, thank you for the comment here. This is a moisturizing and detangling shampoo, cleansing shampoo. I really like just kind of the ingredient breakdown in this one as well. Again, it has that rice water in here. It has the ceramides, which help moisturize your hair. It has the biotin, which can help strengthen your hair. Really nice. I have, let's see, I have quite a few things from As I Am. This is the brand that I really go to when I want something with just kind of like more simple ingredients for my hair. But my hair loves this brand. My hair loves As I Am. So if you've been interested, I know a lot of people kind of look into rice water when they do a length retention journey, if you're looking to, you know, try to get your hair longer and things like that. So I was curious about it too and interested in it too. So this is kind of a different type of shampoo. The formulation of it is a little bit more, I guess, similar, since it comes out of this little twist tab here. So a little bit different, I guess, texture wise, consistency wise, I should say. But this is something I was very interested in, so definitely check this out if you are looking for some rice water and see if any of those effects for your hair. This is for all hair types, so whether you're straight, curly, coily, any hair type can use this as a shampoo. All right, and then I've also been trying to pick up a few other like deep conditioners or hair masks for my hair. This is one that I also ordered. This is the African Pride Feel It formula. Okay, this one is great. This one has, let me open it up for you guys. It smells so nice. It has peppermint, rosemary, and sage. Beyond the smell, this is really nice for if you have breakage. Some of the ingredients in here are meant to help kind of strengthen your hair. So this is one that you would try. If you're experiencing breakage or things like that and you want to try something to maybe help strengthen your hair here. Peppermint oil it helps to promote hair growth. This is according to the packaging here. I'm just kind of telling you guys some of the benefits that it says, and then I'll tell you how it feels on my hair. It has peppermint oil, which is meant to promote hair growth and also to help increase hair follicle thickness. Has rosemary oil, which I really like, and it helps. Rosemary oil helps with like circulation on your scalp, and then sage oil is help to soothe your scalp from irritation and help with shine. So I really like this one. Again, great for breakage, strengthening. It's a hair mask that smells absolutely wonderful. You guys, I don't know what it is with African Pride, but I also have this pre-poo that I'm probably on my 3rd or 4th jar of this. I'm gonna review in a minute, but I'm really getting into the African Pride. Let me just double check here. It does have protein in it because it is a strengthening mask, so it has a little bit of protein, but the protein is near like the middle of it. You know, they kind of list it from strength in the ingredients, so the protein is listed like near the middle. It has glycerin, which is really great to help kind of give you that slip to your hair mask. It also has coconut oil, has castor oil, it has sage, peppermint, eucalyptus, rosemary oil. It has a rice protein in it. Really, it has grapeseed oil. So this has a lot of slip to it. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining the chat today. Hello. Oh, one second. Oh. So really like this one. It is a strengthening hair mask that also just feels it feels soft going on my hair. It gives it a good amount of slip, which I typically expect from African Pride. So really like this for a hair mask. And then I was just talking, I think like a week or two ago, about when you have protective styles for your hair, you don't want your hair to get too dried out on those protective styles if you're on a length retention journey. So I have a few different things that I have to kind of rehydrate my hair in between wash days, just so it doesn't get too dry. And this is really great. This is the Camille Rose Honeydew Liquid Moisture Refresher, if I can speak today. This is infused with honey and nettle to help moisturize your hair. Again, in between wash days, if you have a protective style in, or just if your hair tends to get a little bit dry, this is just a lightweight refresher detangler as well that you can just spray into your hair and then just use your fingers to run it through to help re-moisturize your hair. Absolutely love this. I'm also a big fan of Camille Rose products here. Let's see, it's free of parabens, if that's something that you're interested in. And then let me get you guys some of the other ingredients. This one also has rice water. It has glycerin pretty high on the list, which I told you guys I typically try to look for in products for my hair because it's super dry and coarse, and I really like glycerin as a humectant to kind of bring moisture into my hair. I should mention this is 45% off right now, you guys, so definitely take advantage if you're interested in that. But in addition to the rice water and glycerin, it also has nettle extract, it has honey, wildflower, and clover. It has aloe vera, aloe leaf juice. It has castor oil. Let me see. And it doesn't have any fragrance in it. So very, very nice. Again, moisturizing hair refresher with some really nice ingredients in here as well for hydrating your hair and keeping it moisturized, which is very important. Again, if you're on like a length retention journey. All right, something else. So I did mention I should have put these both together in the carousel today, but I showed you guys a couple things I felt like have my skin look super, super clear right now. Only thing I'm working on now is just kind of getting rid of the hyperpigmentation, but the skin is feeling very smooth. And this is the other one. This is the Peach Slices Acne Clarifying Cleanser. This is a salicylic acid cleanser meant to help clear and prevent breakouts to your skin. So if you deal with regular breakouts or occasional breakouts, I really like, okay, so salicylic acid is an ingredient that's meant to help break down the debris and oils and things that can fill up your pores and cause breakouts. This formula specifically has cica, hyaluronic acid, and cucumber. So it's hydrating, moisturizing ingredients in here. So with the salicylic acid, I would say it's pretty balanced. It doesn't, you know, salicylic acid is an exfoliant. It has added in moisture and hydration. So my skin doesn't feel super tight or dry after I use this, which I like. It feels pretty balanced. It's skin barrier friendly, which is also really important, especially if you're using other exfoliating ingredients in it. You don't want to you know, overexpose your skin barrier, make your skin really dry. It's a low pH formula. It's also clean and non-toxic. So I really like this one. I picked this one up. Is this okay? Let me see. No, I was trying to see if this was K-Beauty. I actually didn't know. I picked this up specifically for the ingredient list. I ran this through my little ingredient checker to see if it would be fungal acne safe, just because that's something that I typically like to, you know, look for in products. And this one passed when I ran it through my ingredients here. But again, it has the salicylic acid 2%, wonderful ingredient that's used in many products for breakouts and oily skin, you know, clogged pores, all of that good stuff. So I've been using these two things together, you guys, with a good moisturizer, and my skin has been flourishing quite a bit. You get 4 fluid ounces in this one. That's 120 milliliters. I'm about halfway through, and I've had this one for several weeks now. So I feel like you get quite a bit of product in here at this price point. So really love this one if you have, again, breakouts, occasional breakouts, things like that, or you just want that extra exfoliation. It's something that I would recommend giving a shot. Next is something that I really, really love that I haven't actually covered in a while. I have a few of these, actually. These are the Honest Beauty Tinted Lip Balms. Okay, my favorite one is this Plum Drop color here. It looks darker than it is. You see, I do get some use out of this. It looks darker than it appears. It's what gives that kind of like, if you can see, I put like some on my top and then like around my rim on the bottom here. I just have a specific way I try to do my lips to kind of give like a little ombre effect. But I love this. It's like a tinted lip balm. It's very moisturizing. But this color specifically, the Plum Drop, it brings out like the rosiness in your lips. So I'll show you guys here. It doesn't come off dark. It just brings out like a little bit more of that pinker rosiness in your lips. It's an absolutely beautiful color. Let's see if I can, I'll change it just to kind of, oh, I have a little bit of lipstick in the center there. Just try to take off some so you guys can see a little bit more of the color when it goes right on. So you see, it doesn't come off dark. It's just giving like a little bit of that pinker rosiness to your lips. So it's really nice. I love this for like a no makeup day where you just want the lips to kind of have a little hint of color. Really nice, super moisturizing on the skin. I believe this is like an antioxidant formula here, so I like this. I also have, this one is called Dragon Fruit. This one is a little bit older. I'll show you guys. This one is like a little bit more pinky as well. So this is the Plum Drop. This is like my go-to. I also have this Dragon Fruit that's like a little bit pinker. And I think I got a third color, but I can't remember what it was. I think it was a little too light for like my skin tone. But these two I really like. Really great tinted lip balm. Again, as we get into like spring, summer, you might want your makeup to be a little bit lighter. You know, you want those kind of no makeup days. You might just do, you know, like a tinted sunscreen, a little color on the cheeks, a little mascara, and then these little tinted lip balms. You'll be good to go. All right, something that is back in stock. It's been kind of going in and out. I'm glad I got my version. Oh, sorry, let me go back because I missed a question. The moisturizing, but it feels very moisturizing. It feels like, I'm trying to see what I can describe it to. It feels very moisturizing on the lips. It doesn't feel like, you know how some lip balms just kind of put like a little coating where you can just kind of feel like it's like a coating on your lips. It doesn't feel like that one. This one feels like it just goes right in. Like it feels like it's actually meant to do what it says. It's like meant to be a lip balm to moisturize your lips. Hopefully I did a good job of explaining that one. But basically it doesn't feel something that's sitting on my lips. It feels very moisturizing, like it just, you know, it's meant to do what it's supposed to do from these. So really love these. I have several of these. I actually had at one point, okay, thank you. At one point I had like this Plum Drop. I had one in my purse, I had one in my car, I had one in the house, like in my makeup bag. So really big fan of this. All right, so you guys, last thing in the carousel today, if you struggle with a detangling process, or you know, if your hair is curly, or if you just kind of want a pre-treatment to your hair before wash day that can really help moisturize and soften it, okay, I would really recommend you giving this one a try. This is the African Pride Moisture Miracle Aloe and Coconut Water Detangle and Condition Pre-Shampoo. This was recommended to me by a couple of hair length retention coaches and things like that, just to help detangle your hair before wash day. My hair is typically in a protective style. I just put 4 big plaits in my hair and then I just kind of, that's like normal, my normal hairstyle. But pre-wash, I'll just use my water mister for my hair. I'll just give it like a mist, and then I'll go in with this African Pride pre-shampoo and just add it to, you know, my braid, and then just gently detangle. Okay, makes the hair feel super soft. It's like a gel, like it's almost like a, it's not a gel, it's not sticky like a gel, it's more liquidy, if you guys can kind of see it moving around a little bit. But it reminds me of like almost like an aloe, but like less sticky. So, and it smells so good. Oh my goodness, you guys, love this for detangling. Again, pre-treatment to your hair. It gives it so much slip. So, you know, if you have curly, coily hair, anything like that, you need to detangle. If you have kids, okay, and washing their hair or doing their hair, if they're a little bit more on the tender headed side, and you want something again to kind of ease, make the hair feel super soft, easy to detangle, okay, this is just kind of like one of my favorite, absolute favorite things. I love this one. It was sold out. Now it's back again. So I wanted to put it back in the carousel today just because I just got a fresh jar of this one. I will not let it get that low again because I was almost like panicking. I was like, oh my goodness. My last one got low and then it was out of stock and then it came back in stock. So I got another one. So this is something I just cannot let myself run out of because this has made probably single-handedly my wash days like the easiest for my hair. So let me tell you guys, it has aloe vera, which they use to help nourish your hair, condition your hair, and also protect against breakage. It also has coconut water, which is meant to help strengthen and restore moisture to your hair. It doesn't have any mineral oil, no sulfates, no parabens. Let me see if I can see what else in this one. Water and glycerin, first two ingredients. So I love that, again, for hair because it just gives it a lot of moisture and slip. It has the aloe leaf juice. It has the coconut water, coconut juice. So it has castor oil to help give it a little bit more of that slip. Wonderful product here. Would definitely recommend just to help detangle, condition, pre-condition your hair. All right, you guys.